We're on the Allure of the Seas, hanging out in St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. It's Wednesday afternoon on the Allure of the Seas. We had just gotten back to the ship not too long ago from going out and doing some shopping. Our excursion, I think, had been canceled that morning because we were late coming into port due to the winds and propulsion issue. So we spent the afternoon just kind of doing nothing. That's kind of one of the beauties of a cruise. You know, you just you do as much or as little as you want to. So here we're up on deck with my wife and the GoPro in a wide-angle view to give you some beautiful shots of the Allure of the Seas. And you got the band down there playing. Everybody's laying out by the sun. Weather's pretty damn close to perfect. Breezy for this time of year in the Caribbean. I think I've mentioned that on a previous video in the series. But other than that, it's pretty much perfect. That's me right there in the green shirt, fiddling around with my camera, attempting to get some pictures. So now we cut to nighttime at dinner.
And then did he put a couple of drops of water in there and it's right together? This.
I think it has something to do with the fact that the way the forks are laid out, the way this balance.
Like centrifugal force or something to balance.
Don't do that.
Our waiters were absolutely amazing. That was us trying to figure out their latest trick. They kept doing these things like that would just were amazing, kind of defy gravity. So at this point, we've moved on to later in the evening. It's time for some nighttime entertainment. So we go down to the jazz club and kind of hang out again. As I mentioned in one of the previous videos, Boleros is always one of our favorite spots, so we make our way back over here again. To give you an idea of some of the music they play in there, it's really good place to go and kind of hang out. They have the DJ playing earlier in the evening before the band gets started. They probably go till, I don't know, 2 o'clock in the morning maybe. I mean, we don't normally hang out that long. We can't quite make it past, midnight or something like that. So but a lot of times that's because we have excursions like the next morning, where we need to get up and get breakfast before the excursion, things like that. So we typically plan our cruises to where staying up late at night kind of makes it a problem for us. And so now we move over to the 70s disco party. This is in the main promenade. They do the same party on both the Allure and the Oasis, from what I remember, and I'm sure probably on the Harmony and the Symphony they probably do it on there as well, since those ships have roughly the same layout. And if you see the party on one ship during one cruise, and then you go back on one of the other ships, or even the same ship on a different cruise, the party is probably the same, but it's always entertaining. Get your dose of the 70s going on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Royal Promenade for your 70s disco inferno party! Let's welcome to the Flying Bridge, your host, your cruise director, the Jedi Master himself, here's Jerome! Okie dokie and Fergie, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Royal Promenade for tonight's 70s disco inferno party. This is a party, and it's not a show. I want to see all of you dancing and making noise, so make some noise on the count of 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, Party cruise artists, now, so what's up to you, Steph? Dance it out of the way. Come on, dance it.
And so at this point, we're back in our cabin later that night, about to go to bed. Decided to go out on the balcony, get some video footage. Looks like we're just about to pull away from St. Thomas. So the next stop on our 7-night cruise on the Allure is St. Martin. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, be sure to hit the like button. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button and don't forget the bell icon so you can be notified when I post a new video.